everyone doing this evening? I know this is a rare occasion. I might pop in every now and then and things of that nature, right? And I want to share some things. I want to share some insightful things I have learned about business in this 2025 year, right? I have learned that I love talking to people. I have learned I love talking to people. But in this society, it seems that as long as you giving, they gonna take. Okay. I've learned that as long as you give, they gonna take. And I had to learn how to set boundaries this year with people. That is what I had to learn. I had to learn how to set boundaries as far as my business is concerned. And the one thing I really got to understand it is that you can introduce people to your business, right? Tell them about what you offer, tell them what your service is about, tell them that you want to work with them and you want to introduce them, to try to help their business, right? But one thing I learned, this some I'm gonna give you a few things I learned in 2025. Everybody claiming they got a business don't got no business. It's a hustle. It's a hustle. No plan, no business plan, no forecast, no, what the business about. They ain't even got their business registered with the state. Okay, it's a hustle to them. It's something that they want to do and they want to make a quick money off of. Okay, that's a hustle when it ain't got a business plan or nothing like that. Okay, so ran into that a lot this year. Another thing I ran into is sometimes you can meet people and all they want to do is got their hand out. Okay, and I ran into a lot of that this year. You got takers and you got givers. Okay, and every you have to keep your eye open out for those that always have their hand out and are ready to receive but never want to give. Okay, some people out here talking about they gonna run a business, they got a business and this, that, and the third, whatnot, right? And they ain't doing nothing with their business. Just selling a bunch of wolf tickets. Okay. And then it's the serious ones that are out here grinding every day to make money so they can pay their bills. Okay. Me. Okay. And when you are in business, you want to deal with other people that are in business. Okay. As far as what they do in their business. I'm a publishing consultant, visibility coach. Okay. I decided I revamped my business and I revamped it for a reason because I was all over the place and I got a revamp and I really needed it. Really needed my business. Okay. So I'm sticking with my niche, publishing consultant and visibility coach. Okay. And I have dealt with a lot of reality this year that the people that I thought were in my corner were not. People I thought were in my corner were not. And it really hurt. It hurt my feelings, okay? I hurt my feelings, but I got a wake up call. I got a wake up call from that. I had a wake up call. Tell you how I got that wake up call was whenever I had a program. I had a program, and people signed up and didn't show up, right? So I was like, okay, cool. So yeah, things happen. Things happen. I get it. Okay. And my understanding is that sometimes you could sit down with individuals, try to get to know people, things that cause it's for business purposes, right? But the one thing is when you talk to a person, please listen to what they're saying. Whether you texting, whether you're on the phone, whether you're talking face to face, listen to what they're saying. Okay? And just listen. And actions speak louder than words. Um, I've had to create some boundaries this year. I've had to create boundaries for myself and for my business, not to be harmed, not to be disrespected, not to be dismissed, not to be, oh, well, that's just something that she doing. Okay, yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing real good. But my thing is, if we have a conversation, if I have a conversation with someone and it always comes back to how my business can benefit them, and there never it's no reciprocity in that, please, I'm telling y'all something I know, it's not gonna work. When you're sitting down with someone and it is always how my business can benefit them, but they're never saying anything in return about how they're going to benefit my business. I believe in reciprocity when it comes to business. I believe in reciprocity when it comes to business. And if there is none, we don't got nothing else to talk about. We don't got nothing else to talk about. Well, I'm not going. And then this is another thing. Um, when you cut that conversation, right? When you cut that conversation, and then the person has the audacity to follow you to another app, to jump from one app, you block them from one app, then they come up to another app that you on, and they still trying to talk to you, and it's like, no, we don't have nothing to talk about. And it borders on harassment. It borders on harassment when a person jumps from one app to another app to this app. I done blocked you from Clubhouse. I done blocked you from Twitter. I done blocked you from Instagram. I blocked you from so many other apps that you had access to me. And then you want to come over here on YouTube and harass me too. Oh no. I do not believe, and in my spirit, this is my thing. I understand that you have this tenacious, ability. You want help. You want help, but you want somebody to give you something. And hello, how you doing? How you doing? Hello, Super Zion, how you doing? And the thing is that how you doing? And the thing is that sometimes it 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 is a thing of, if a person tell you no, take that answer and leave it at that. Do not harass people, because it really is, I harassment is when you follow somebody from one app to another app, and you instead of trying to talk to them, they done already blocked you from the apps that they didn't want to talk to you on. Okay. Please don't do people like that. Don't do people like that. Okay. So this is my question. And my thing is, I had put a question up here. Anybody watching from another country? Is anybody watching from another country? Please answer the question, y'all. I like to see it. I like to see the answer. And my thing is that um okay, my I can't, I don't know why that won't go off my face. So my thing is, respect people boundaries. Respect their boundaries. Respect what they do. Can you see my face? Put a yes in the chat or a no. Can you see me, my whole face? Cause I got the sticker sitting in my face, like anyone watching from another country. Um, can you see my face? I just want to see if that was possible. So my thing is, I had to learn how to have boundaries this year when it comes to people. And when, thank you. Okay, let me see if I could do this. Okay, so my thing is respect people's boundaries when they do not want to talk to you anymore. It is important that you do. And it is important for entrepreneurs to have boundaries in their business because some people don't know what boundaries are. Whereas when it comes to my business, I like to have boundaries of what time I talk to people on the phone. You got to schedule an appointment with me. I don't like it when I get random phone calls from people that I have no appointment with. That's a boundary I had to learn too. That people will call you in time and say, okay, da 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 da, da," and I'll be like, um, I sent you a link to have an appointment. So what happened? Um, and boundaries give you peace of mind. Boundaries give you peace of mind. So remember that your boundaries matter, that your space matters, your peace matters, your business matters. And what you bring to the table ain't nothing small about it. Okay? There's nothing small about being an entrepreneur. I don't care if you just started today. I don't care if you started 15 years ago. Your business matters. And people need to learn how to respect people's businesses. Okay? It just seems like there's no, I don't, maybe it's just me. Maybe, I don't know, is it me or is it that people don't respect other people's boundaries no more? It doesn't matter what you do. And I mean, and it calls for you to love yourself unconditionally. And sometimes you're not gonna be liked by everybody. You're not gonna be liked by everybody, and everybody's not your friend, okay? So understand that theory too. Everybody's not your friend. Everybody's not gonna support what you do. Everybody's not gonna be in your corner. And I learned that a lot this year. And my thing is, all right, okay, so that means I can't stay in a box. I had became a person in a box that started depending on a certain amount of people that I was hanging around with. But when I realized this year that I cannot be in a box. I'm not meant to fit in. I need to go back. This is what God told me. I need to go back to the way I was doing things when I first came out, where I was talking to people, where I was congregating with them, where we was having meetings and talking and things like. And don't don't do not get dependent on a certain amount of people or being around certain people for your business to flourish. Please don't. That is one thing you do not want to do. You want to get out, meet new people, go out and do different things, events, things of that nature for your business, because it's more than that little small group that you want to stay with. It is. It's more than the small group that you want to stay with. Get out. Come out from among them. That's what I kept hearing God say to me. But I was being hard headed. I was being hard headed, and I was being stiff necked, and I paid the price. Okay. And I got a wake up call, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. And now I understand why God told me go back to the way you was doing it at first. Even though you changed, you've molded, you moved, you've done things, you pivot in your business, you have a niche now, it's not all over the place. Now it is time to take some of them principles, the things that you were doing when you first got started your business, of talking to everybody, being with talking, conversating, offers. Your offers are more clear now. My offers are more clear. My business is more understandable, and I'm not all willy-nilly on the beach. So that's what I need to get back to. What I was doing when I first started my business was communicating with people and having boundaries. I used to be one of them people, oh, they don't like me. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I need to change my price. Maybe I need to discount this. Maybe I need to get this away. Nope. Nope, not happening. No, 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 no. Had to learn. The price is the price, no matter what the price is. Now, you, and that's what it is. I had to come to that rationalization this year too. The price is the price. And don't negotiate nothing. Don't negotiate nothing. Don't negotiate your price to fit into their pockets. I had to learn that too this year. Stop giving away stuff for free just to make people like you. Okay? Had to stop doing that this year. Okay? So, I hope y'all have a good evening. And remember what I said. Have boundaries. Don't let people just walk all over top of you in your business to think that you're supposed to give, and they ain't supposed to give nothing back. Reciprocity is the word. And don't discount nothing. Don't discount your price for nothing. I learned that at a conference I went to beginning of October. I was in a pitch competition, and I was about to say I was gonna lower. The girl said, "No, your price is your price. Don't negotiate that for nobody. That's what you work hard for, what you have created, what you have put together. It took time, it took effort, it took motivation, it took everything. You had that idea to come up with that concept. So don't ever negotiate your price for people that do not have what you asking for. You find the people that can't afford what you're offering. Okay? It's called leveling up. Okay? All right. I hope y'all have a nice evening. Okay? And don't let people harass you either. If they ain't getting what they want from you, that's not your problem. Okay? If they not getting what they want from you, that's not your problem. Okay? All right? And um it's okay to block people. Okay? It's okay to block people. It's okay to lead them where they at. Okay? Lead them where you found them. Okay? All right? I love you all, and I'll talk to y'all later. All right? Deuces.